Hey family, welcome to day 14. Way to go. You've made it to the end of your second week of this yoga journey. Congratulations. So if you're not already, meet me on your comfortable seat. And today we're going to let go and let it flow. Close your eyes and place your hands on your kneecaps in your comfortable seat. And on an inhale, bring those shoulders up by those ears, and exhale, allow them to sink down towards the mat. Bring your hands right in the center of your chest, and let's focus on our intention today. Take a few rounds of breath as you come to your why. As you think about your why for today's practice, your why, your intention for showing up. Be sure to follow your breath here. And let's settle in and get ready to flow today. Slowly bat your eyes open. Welcome. Bring your hands outside of your body and allow just your fingertips to touch the mat. On an inhale, send your hands out to make a T shape. Exhale. Allow your hands to meet in the center of your chest in front of your heart chakra. Inhale. Hands come up above your crown and meet on the back of your neck. Exhale. Hands extend above your crown. Send your gaze up. Inhale. Gaze up at your hands. Exhale. Range your fingertips down towards the mat. Great job. Inhale. Hands come out. Exhale. Hands come in. Inhale. Hands go up and over, resting on the back of our necks. Exhale. Hands go up, gaze goes up. Inhale. Gaze goes up at our hands. Exhale. Float those fingertips down to the mat. Perfect. Last one. Inhale. Hands come out. Exhale. Hands come in. Inhale. Hands go up and over. Exhale. And hands extend. Inhale. Gaze goes up. Exhale. Hands float down to the mat. Perfect. Bring both your hands over to the right side of your body and slowly make your way to tabletop position. Great job. Bring those toes together. Knees go as wide as the mat and slowly guide your butt back to your feet. Use your hands to help guide your forehead to the mat as you make your way to child's pose. Forehead gently touches the mat. Arms are extended above your crown. Take a round of breath here. On an exhale, you may feel your body getting closer to the mat or the tops of your thighs. And on your next inhale, slowly guide your forehead off the mat just a little, not all the way. And this time we're going to extend our right arm out before we bring it in and thread the needle over to the left side of our body. Use that left hand to help guide the right shoulder to the mat. Find your place of comfort. So if that means that your shoulder doesn't make it all the way to the mat, that is okay. Use that left arm to help find your comfortable position. Take a round of breath here. This child's pose twist variation. Allowing each round of breath for our bodies to get closer to the mat. Or letting it go. On your next exhale, use your left hand to help guide the right shoulder off the mat. Place your right hand on the mat before you then thread the needle on the left side of your body. Left arm extends to the right side and right arm goes up above our crowns, or there's a slight bend depending on your place of comfort. With each round of breath, our bodies sink closer into the mat, closer to the tops of our legs. On the next exhale, use that left arm to help guide our right shoulder out of this position. And our right hand is placed back on the mat. Extend both hands above your crown and allow your forehead to touch the top of the mat. Arms can be bent or fully extended. Find your child's pose place of comfort. The next round of breath. Use your hands. Slowly guide your body back up to your comfortable seat. And once you've made it, bring those knees together and make your way to tabletop. Hands are placed underneath your shoulders. Knees are hip-width distance apart. And on your next round of breath, extend your right foot behind you and then your left foot for a plank pose. Or allow your knees and untuck your toes for modified plank pose. On your next exhale, send those elbows to the back of the room and allow your torso to touch the top of the mat. Take this moment to check your fingertips. Are they right under your shoulders? That's what we're working towards. Our hands should be placed underneath our shoulders. Elbows should be facing the back of the room. On your next inhale, slowly peel the front of your body off the mat. Send your gaze forward. Elbows are still tucked. Cobra pose. Cobra pose. Exhale. Release your body back down to the mat. Allow your head to rest and your left ear to rest on the mat. Remove your hands from underneath your shoulders. Palms should be facing the ground. Take a round of breath here. Deep inhale through your nose. Slow release to the mouth. On your next round of breath, place your hands underneath your shoulders. Slowly remove your ear from the mat. And on an inhale, peel your front torso off of the mat. Perhaps going a little bit higher than you did the first time. The top of your toes should be on the mat. Imagine they're pointed. That's what I do. Exhale. This time we're going to release and allow our right ear to touch the mat. Once you've made it, remove your hands, allow those palms to face the mat, and take a round of breath here. Perfect. Your next round of breath, place those hands back underneath your shoulders. Untuck your ear. And this time, we're going to slowly move through tabletop position. Great job. Tuck your toes. And on an inhale, allow your knees to hover off the mat. Exhale. Replace them back down to the mat. And untuck your toes. One more time. Tuck your toes. Allow your knees to hover. And next, send your butt up to the sky and heels down towards the ground. Take a moment and pedal each leg out one at a time. Heels rising and falling from the ground. Find your place of stillness
and step one foot in front of the other as you make your way to the front of the mat. Being sure to follow your breath, moving with intention, not rushing. Our mat, our practice. Once you reach the top of the mat, allow a slight micro bend in your legs, and perhaps your fingertips gently graze the ground. Maybe your palms are touching the ground. Take notice on your body in this moment. Grab each elbow and take a gentle sway from right to left. Nice, gentle sway. Find a place of stillness. Release your elbows down to the mat and slowly stack your spine, making your way back up to mountain pose. Being sure to follow your breath. We're not in a rush. We'll get there. Our arms don't extend outside of our body. Instead, they remain by our sides. Our head is the last thing that reaches the top. Great job. Wonderful. Wiggle those fingertips, and on an inhale, bring your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, send them back and down towards the ground. On an inhale, hand sweep out and frame our head. Butt goes back. Exhale, we rain our fingertips down towards the mat. On an inhale, we use our hands to paint up our legs and send our crown forward, flat back. Exhale, paint back down your legs and plant your hands outside of your feet. Extend your right foot behind you gently. Take this moment to check your knees' alignment with your ankle. Gazes forward. On your next round of breath, send your left foot back to meet your right for plank pose, or knees are touching the mat. Next, allow your elbows to make their way to the back of the room as you guide your body down to the mat. On an inhale, we're going to slowly peel the front of our bodies off the mat for cobra pose, perhaps going a little bit higher than we did the first couple of times, or maybe not. Exhale, release your torso back down to the mat. On your next inhale, slowly move through tabletop position. Follow your breath. Tuck your toes. Allow your knees to hover before you send your heels down to the ground. Take a moment to bend one knee at a time, walking that dog, that downward dog. Find your place of stillness and step one foot in front of the other as you make your way up to meet your hands at the front of the mat. Taking your time, following your breath, listening to your body. Once you made it to the front of the mat, grab each elbow. Take a gentle sway from left to right. Allow a slight micro bend in your knees. Find a place of stillness. Release your elbows. And on the next inhale, paint up your legs and send your crown forward, flat back. Exhale, paint back down your legs to release to the ground. On an inhale, slowly stack your spine as you make your way up to standing. Taking your time, following your breath, making sure that your crown is the last thing that reaches the top. Perfect. Once you made it to the top, take a moment, wiggle your fingers. Take a deep inhale. Bring those shoulders up by your ears. Exhale and allow them to sink down. On your next inhale, hand sweep out. Make your way to chair pose. Exhale, rain those fingertips down to the mat. On an inhale, slowly paint up your legs and your crown forward, butt back, flat back. Exhale, paint down your legs and plant your hands outside of your feet. Extend your left foot behind you gently and take a moment to check your knees' alignment with your ankle. Gaze goes forward. Take one round of breath here. And on your next round, extend your right leg behind you to meet your left. If you're in plank pose, shift your body forward and slowly melt down to the mat. Great job. On your next inhale, peel the front of your torso off the mat, send your gaze forward, elbows tucked in by your side, cobra. Exhale, release back down to the mat. On an inhale, you're going to slowly move through tabletop position, placing each hand underneath your shoulders. Toes come together and knees go as wide as your mat as you slowly guide your feet down to your butt, or your butt down to your feet. Use your arms to guide your forehead to the mat as you make your way to your extended child's pose. Perfect. Take a few rounds of breath here, allowing your torso to get closer to the tops of your legs or the ground. Allowing a few moments for you to listen and follow your breath. And on your next inhale, use your hands to start to guide your body or your forehead off the mat. Not all the way. Next, we're going to extend our right arm to the side before we thread it through the left side of our body and use our left arm to guide that right shoulder to the mat. Find your place of comfort, extending. And let's take a few rounds of breath here. So side stretch child's pose. Hand can be fully extended above your crown, or there could be a slight bend. Find your place of comfort and what works for you. On your next round of breath, use that left hand to help guide your right shoulder off the mat. Place your right hand on the mat before you send your left arm through, threading the needle on the right side. Using that right arm to help guide our shoulder to the mat, and right arm extends over our crown. Find your place of comfort, your place of stillness, your place where you can follow and listen to your breath. On your next inhale, use that right arm to help guide that left shoulder off the mat. And this time, use each hand to help make your way to your comfortable seated position. Bring your knees together, both hands go to the left side of your body, and swing your legs out in front. Make your way, scoot your butt, to your Savasana, extending both your legs in front of you, and slowly guiding your back to the mat. Both legs extend in front of you. Great job. Palms face up. On your next inhale, bend your right knee and allow your right foot to touch your inner left thigh. Palms can be facing the ceiling, or you may place one hand right in the center of your chest and the other hand on your lower belly, or you can place both of your hands on your inner thigh. Find your place of comfort. If you decide to place your hands on your thigh, don't apply pressure with your hands. Just allow them to rest there. It's a gentle reminder. Find your place of comfort and take a few rounds of breath. Deep inhales through your nose and slow releases through your mouth. On your next round of breath, you're going to remove your hands and fully extend your right leg in front of you, placing it back to Savasana pose. Next, you're going to inhale And bring your left foot in to meet your right thigh. And left knee extends out. Kind of like a reclined tree. Your hands find their comfortable spot, either on your stomach, in heart chakra, or your inner thighs, or they're resting out and palms are up. Take a few rounds of breath here. Allowing your body to sink into the mat and letting it flow. Great job. On your next inhale, guide your leg back to being fully extended in front of you. Now, happy Savasana. Happy. Bend both your knees and give them a big hug. Sending your gaze to the sky, grabbing each elbow, being sure there's no tension in the back of our neck, and being sure that our shoulders haven't made their way up towards our ears. You may even gently rock your body from left to right, giving a gentle massage on that lower back. Find a place of stillness and release both your hands back to the mat and extend both of your legs in front of your body. Heels come together, toes flap open, palms face the ceiling for Savasana. Take this moment to maybe readjust your shoulders. Allow your body to sink into your mat. Take a few rounds of breath following your breath. With deep inhales and loving exhales. Using this time and space to be present in the now. Right here. Right now. With and when other thoughts enter our mind, we allow them to gently drift away with the next round of breath. Showing up for yourself for 2 weeks, that is amazing. Congratulations. It's been a pleasure moving through this first part of the 30-day yoga challenge with you. Day 14. Start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingertips, bring awareness back to your body. Bring both your hands, bring your left arm over to the right side of your body, and bring your knees into your fetal position. Moving with our breath, knowing that there's no rush. And when you're ready, use your hands to help guide your body back up to your comfortable seat that we started with today. And it doesn't have to be the same seat. Maybe you started cross-legged and you want to end on your knees. It's your practice. Find what's comfortable for you and make your way there. Once you've found your comfortable seat, close your eyes and allow your hands to rest on your knees. Take an inhale, bringing those shoulders up by our ears, and exhaling, allowing them to melt down towards the mat. Bring those hands to rest in the center of our chest, prayer position, and bring your attention back to your intention for today, your why. I want you to move with this intention through your second week or third week of this yoga practice. Congratulations on completing your second week. That is something to be celebrated. Bring those thumbs to rest in between your eyebrows, right on your third eye. Give it a gentle massage. You did a phenomenal job today. I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Namaste. See you guys tomorrow on day 15. You did a phenomenal job.